Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a highly requested video for you guys, and it is baby names I like but won't be using for my baby. This is one video that I had always said I would never film. I don't know why. It's not one of my favorite videos to watch, but for some reason so many of you have been requesting for me to film this, so I figured why not. It's been a while since I filmed a video, so here it is. I am currently in my third trimester. I will be 29 weeks tomorrow. I turn a new week every Wednesday, so make sure to stay tuned till the end so that way you can see my baby bump. Rudy and I had quite a few names that we liked, and we would bounce around ideas of the possibility of naming our future child this. I'm only going to share baby girl names that we liked and were potential candidates for her because we are having a girl. So one of the top ones that both of us really liked was the name Zoella. I loved the name Zoella for the longest time, and I don't know, at the end I kind of felt like it wasn't the right choice. Rudy loved it as well, but yeah, for some reason I just felt like it wasn't the name. I really like flower names, and I know I've said this before, Poppy was one of two that we were thinking of naming her. So we ended up going with the first one that I had originally picked. And again, I won't be sharing her name until she's born. And the other option was Poppy. Rudy and I loved the name Poppy, but we ended up not choosing that one. So Poppy was one of them, and another name that we really liked was Flora. I love that name. For some reason, it just sounds so like peaceful and calming, and I mean, flower names, who doesn't like flower names? Jissy. I really like the name Noel. I love Christmas. Christmas is like my favorite holiday, and Noel just, you know, I always think of Christmas because of Santa Claus. I love that name, and I thought that would have been such a magical name, but I don't know, again, that just didn't seem fitting, or it wasn't the right name once it was confirmed we were pregnant and having a girl. One name that Rudy had thrown out the most years and years ago, before we were even pregnant obviously, was Sophia. I think I may have mentioned this before in a previous video, but yeah, he loved the name Sophia, and I really like that name too, but it's a name that we kind of hear of a lot, and I wanted something that wasn't so heard of. Not that the name that we chose wasn't heard of, but I feel like the name that we chose was very classic, but also not too heard of, but heard of, if that makes any sense. Another name that was really high on my list was to name her Peach. I don't know how many of you will think that's weird, but I think Peach would be so cute to name a baby girl. I know I've said it before, I love Peach. Peach is my favorite color, everything peach. And I mean, having a daughter named Peach, I feel like that would have been so perfect for me. Duh. Rudy never threw out many names. He either told me whether or not he liked the names I had suggested. So I don't have that many names to share, so this is really going to be a short video. But one name that he kind of suggested was Freya, and after hearing that name more and more, I started to like it, but again, just wasn't the right name for us. Autumn was a name that I really liked for a while too. I don't know where I thought of it or came up with the idea of even possibly naming a child Autumn, but I don't know, maybe it's because I like fall. Fall's my favorite season, and Autumn is just, I don't know, such a pretty simple name. Another somewhat weird name possibly is the name Love. Another name that I think would have been super cute to name a baby after, Love, because it just sounds so cute. So that's about all the names that we had on this list of potential baby names. And since I'm not going to share her name, I'm going to share some potential middle names that we were thinking of. May was a big one, but Marie was number one. I always wanted to have a daughter so I can give her the middle name of Marie. My middle name is not a name. It was just my mother's maiden name that she gave to both my sister and I hated that. I hated that we did not have a name for a middle name. So I really wanted to give my daughter the name Marie, and as traditional as it is, and so many people have the middle name Marie, I just thought that it was so classic, and I don't know, it would have been perfect, but we chose not to use that name for her middle name. But that was definitely a top contender. May, B, Grace, Gray. Those were other names that we really liked for potential middle names, but we chose none of those. So I guess this is it for this video. I told you it was going to be a very short video. We did not have that many names, and I kind of had her name chosen for the longest time prior to getting pregnant. All in all, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I hope it was somewhat entertaining, as short as it is. I cannot wait to share what we are going to be naming her, and I can't wait to hear your guys' thoughts and reactions to the name we did end up choosing, because I'm obsessed with it. I think it's absolutely magical. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.